Hey, this is a Starseed Mentality. Back at you again with another video. And in this video, it is part 2 for the new moon and Capricorn messages. If you don't know, now you know. Part 2 is all the spiritual, esoteric information we are getting from this new moon and Capricorn energy. Okay, so before I get into it, please like, share, and subscribe to my content, all of it, my art, my YouTube, my Instagram. Go check me out on TikTok. Okay. And let's get into this. All right, so as I've said in my previous video, let me get real close to read this. All right. I see the collective having some bad luck or divine intervention when it comes to collaborating for a project. All right. There was some imbalances or a lack of harmony. All right. And not only just bad luck, but just, and not even divine intervention. I mean, it could be that. Use your intuition. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you have to figure out which situation resonates with you, but it's more of just outside disorder interrupting your plans, rather. Okay, and I see someone is working hard to start over and rebuild something, or someone was trying to avoid this fallout, but it was inevitable, and someone is working hard to get back to where things used to be, all right, in the past. Okay, so a supportive environment, a place where it's back into harmony, a reunion, coming back together kind of deal, right? I also see someone getting some bad news when it comes to their overall happiness and fulfillment. This was a hard truth about something, all right? And then underneath the deck, this was an honest talk, that might have led to an argument, okay? And this is a good case of emotional immaturity, okay? So somebody has to keep it, either you have to keep it real with someone else, or someone has to keep it real with you, all right, about some things that has been going on, all right? Spirit wants to tell you that, wants me to tell you that, you triggered this person's inner child, or someone is triggering your inner child during this time. All right. And, they get defensive. All right. And so this all goes back into how they were raised. All right. Why they act the way that they do, or why they respond to confrontation. Right. And why they don't acknowledge, how their actions have made you feel, okay? And they might be a little delusional, okay? So I am getting like 2 scenarios. One scenario is where it's work or a business project, and someone is, being a little bit difficult, being a little bit emotionally immature, just doing the most, you know what I'm saying? And you have to break the news to them, constructive criticism, because we did pull out that Queen of Swords. But I'm also getting with the Queen of Swords, and some tarot readers say that Queen of Swords means that in order for things to get back to how it used to, you got to let that other person go. You know what I'm saying? They are disrupting the work environment by overdoing their part, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? That underneath the deck kind of energy kind of gave me, anger management, always having an attitude, never wants to be told nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to let them go. You know what I'm saying? For things to, get back into order for this work project. You might have had to temporarily pause this new business venture because of this individual. You know what I'm saying? And you're trying your best to get back into it, and you might just have to let that person go. You know what I'm saying? The other scenario is a connection or a relationship, okay? And there was a falling out, and currently you're trying to rebuild things or rekindle things, but you have to be honest with them about their behavior, okay? And perhaps you broke things off because you were unhappy. You know what I'm saying? And things and I'm also getting that this person could be a little bit of a narcissist. You don't want to acknowledge how you've made me feel, or you want to pick and choose. That delusional card that came out, it's giving narcissism. It's giving, you don't want to acknowledge how you make me feel, but you want me to acknowledge how I make you feel. Playing the victim. You know what I'm saying? And they also have a little bit of, anger management. It could be mental health involved. You know what I'm saying? So just keep in mind that this all ties into this person's childhood, why they act the way they act. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to approach a situation or an individual from how they were raised. You know what I'm saying? And if there's nothing you can do to change it, and even if you sat down and have a conversation with them about it, you just gonna have to let that person go. Goodbye. Get out of my space. Get out of my environment. I love you from a distance. I send you love, peace, and healing, but we can't work together. We can't be in a relationship together, okay? So that concludes this video for the spiritual messages for the new moon in Capricorn, and just tying this back to the Capricorn energy. Either you or someone else in your environment is being very practical. They're being very rational at this time. They're thinking about the long term, moving forward kind of energy. And sometimes that means letting certain things go, okay, or people go, so things can move forward. All right. And so with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe to my content to stay updated on what I post. That's on Instagram. That's on my art page. That's on my TikTok. Okay. Follow me, y'all, because I'm always posting. All right. I'm always active. All right. And so I love y'all. I hope these messages were helpful. All right. Pata. Peace.